Like, stop shooting all over yourself.
Hello and welcome to the Dirt Track Confessions podcast with your host, Mandee Pauch Mahaney. Dirt Track Confessions begins in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dirt Track Confessions. I'm your host, Mandee Pauch Mahaney, and today we're going to talk about things that, I realize that just make life better. It's the end of another year. We're heading into 2024. I always like to kind of look back and do a little self-reflection, not only like on business, on career, on family, my relationship, my friends, and all that stuff, but like inner work, Did I grow? Did my business grow? What helped me progress? Did I not progress? Most importantly, right? Like this is a great time to definitely evaluate this past year, or hey, just this past month. It really doesn't matter. Some things that I realized this year that make life better. I'm going to list 15 of them. Lucky number 15, if I do say so myself. So the first one, you and only you are the key to your happiness. Number 2 is at every turn, you will meet self-doubt, judgmental people, anxiety. And the thing is that you have to rise above them and keep going by having faith in yourself. Like no one is going to come and save you. You have to save yourself. Number 3, it's okay if you want to pivot. There was a lot of things that happened this year for me personally that I was like, wow, this isn't me, to want to make those changes, to do something different, but it's okay to pivot. We are meant to be diverse humans. We're not meant to fit in that perfect little box and go to school, get a job, and do that for the rest of your life. Hey, I am the perfect example. I've done plenty of diverse things. So know that you might be, having different feelings or wanting to try something different, and that's okay. Do it. There's a reason why you're having those heart tugs. Number 4, there are going to be days when you feel tired, and that's okay. It is okay to rest. It's not okay to stop. There's a really good quote I read the other week. It says something about it's easier to stay in momentum than it is to create motivation. So it's okay to rest, but you want to keep that momentum going. Don't stop, because as soon as you stop, it's going to be like, crap. Like how are you going to build yourself back up again, right? So it's okay to rest. Give yourself grace, but don't stop. Number 5, the more you focus on yourself, the more you are going to be at peace. Number 6, this is kind of like a hard one for me, but not a hard one. It is, but it's not, is don't be afraid to spend money. The only way to make money is by spending money. There were some things this year that I was like, you know what? I don't know, but I'll easily spend that kind of money on something else. However, when it comes to like investing on myself, my career, my livelihood, like my life, sometimes it's like, I don't know. But that's like the biggest investment you have to make is in yourself, right? So in order to make money, you have to spend money. So spend your money. Of course, spend it wisely. Number 7, this I feel is going to be a forever work in progress for me, is be happy with what you have while working for whatever it is that you want. I am such a bad culprit of always what's next. So that is definitely something I have really been honing in on and really working on, and I'm seeing progress. And it's definitely something we probably should all work on together. Number 8, it is okay to ask for help. It is okay to ask for help. Number 9, I just learned this one. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. I feel like it's something I've always been doing, but like this quote I got in a book, and it was just spot on, is by expanding your comfort zone, you will expand the size of your income and your wealth zone. Again, so stepping out of your comfort zone, like if you're comfortable with your 9 to 5 or you're comfortable with your diet, like that's fine. you're gonna get the same results no matter what. But when you grow outside of your comfort zone, when you work on yourself, when you make those changes, when you get uncomfy, that's where the growth happens. So when you expand that comfort zone, you're gonna expand your wealth. You're gonna expand your income. Number 10, training your mind is the most important skill you will ever own. You can own boats, cars, race cars, houses, all the clothes you want. But if you cannot manage your mind, I don't know. It's like you're dying inside. Like people who are most successful are where you want to be. They manage their mind. They work on their mindset. They don't just buy all the fancy things. They can, but deep down, tear back the layers. I bet you in here, I'd question what's going on. Training and managing your mind. That is like the most important skill that I have really, really been honing in on. And look, guys, like I'm progressing. I feel like I'm progressing. I did my year in review. We are growing. I am growing. Things are going in the direction that I want them to because I am working on my mindset. I am honing in on those skills of managing what's going on between my ears. And so for you, think about that. Like you want to grow, you want to do all the things. The most successful people, they work on managing their mind every single day. Number 11, not everyone will agree with what you want to do. However, I truly feel that dream that was planted in your heart, it was planted in there for a reason. And not everyone is going to agree with that. And that's okay because it's not their dream, it's yours. It is your dream to follow, to chase down. It's not his, it's not hers, it's not your mom's, it's not your brother's, it's not your wife or your husband or your cousin, whoever. It is your dream. So just know that you're getting those heart tugs for a reason. And whether you understand it or not, just follow it. Follow it. Your intuition, your heart, like it knows what it is that you need. Not what you want, but what you need. Number 12, the more unapologetic you are about the person you are, the more magnetic you become. The more things that you attract to what it is that you are meant to have, right? Like I just said, the universe, it works in interesting ways. It doesn't always give you what you want, but it gives you what you need. So when you start showing up in alignment, showing up as the person that you truly are, you are going to be such a magnet. You are going to attract all of that to you. Number 13, every minute you spend trying to prove yourself to others is a minute that could be spent appreciating the person that you have already become. Stop wasting your time wondering about the shoulds, the should nots, should haves. Like stop shoulding all over yourself. You have nothing to prove. Absolutely nothing to prove. Like I said in whatever, was it 10, 11, 12? I don't know. Your dreams are your dreams for a reason. You are not here to impress people. We're not here to fit in that box. You are here to pave your own way. So every minute you try impressing other people, doing what they want you to do, you are losing time, valuable time to work on yourself, to appreciate all that you have done and all that you are going to do. Number 14, yes. Don't sit at a table where they talk about others. You want to know why? Because when you get up, you are going to be the next topic. This hits so deep because listen, I was at one of those tables where we used to like talk about all these people and this and that and the other thing. And I felt like I could trust those people. Hello. Newsflash, you cannot trust those people. Absolutely cannot trust those people. So when you're at a table and they're talking about this person, talking about that person, talking about the one over there or last year, next year, this year, whatever, if they are pretty much running their mouths, know that as soon as you get up and walk away, you are 1,000%, like I will put money on it, going to be the next topic for them. So, gosh, I know it's like don't kiss and tell, but what's the telling stories out of school? I don't know. My mom always just used to say don't kiss and tell. So definitely be aware of the people that you surround yourself with. You know, for me, it has been a journey of finding the true people who are my people. And you'll see me sitting in the stands or being out in public and sitting by myself, being by myself, and that's okay. You know, this is a bonus point, is like you have to be able to love yourself first before you can be loved by others. And so I enjoy being alone because, one, I trust myself more than I trust anyone out there. But two, I'd rather keep to myself, focus on me, building myself, progressing myself, than being surrounded by people who aren't at the same level, I suppose, which really leads into number 15. Lucky number 15 is, guys, you become those that you spend the most time with. So think about that circle. Think about that circle that you spend the most time with. You know, I've, not to hurt other people's feelings, but like there's reasons why I don't hang out with people that maybe I used to hang out with, or, you know, I kind of spend a little less time with, and I'm focusing on spending more time with certain other people because you want to surround yourself with people that are smarter than you. You don't want to be the smartest person in the room. You don't want to be the biggest fish in the pond. You hear me say that all the time. So I have really been focusing, and it's, you know, it's hard because a lot of these points, I mean, this is what I've gone through personally, is I've kind of cut relationships out. I've made choices that affect other people. It affects me too. But really, at the end of the day, it's all up to you. No one's coming to save you. So when you hang out with those certain people who talk about other people or maybe aren't where you want to be, look at that, you know, because you're going to become those people. I know we're not here talking health and all that stuff. The people I choose to hang out with, they're healthy. They're ambitious. They go to the gym. They work out. They work on their personal growth. They do all of these things that I talked about. And if they aren't, you know what? I love on them. I love on them anyways. And, you know, I know for some people, some are family. You really can't necessarily cut ties with, but you can choose where you put your energy, and you can choose how much time you spend with them, and really think about how you can get in bigger rooms, how you can have bigger conversations with people. And to me, that is everything. You know, you can work on your mindset. You can work on how you spend your time, how you spend your money. But yes, it is mindset, but really it's the people you're surrounded with. So for me, I mean, listen, I could go on and on and on, but those were some of my biggest takeaways per se from this year. You know, a lot of this has stemmed from racing. A lot of this has stemmed from business, from the podcast, from YouTube. You know, I love what I do. And a lot of people, hey, this podcast, for instance, a lot of people have been like, you know, you're too happy all the time. And what's all this stuff about like reading books and listening to podcasts and doing this and doing that? I'm like, listen, hey, if I'm not for you and you don't enjoy that, then I'm not your person. And that's okay. The more I show up, the more in alignment I am, the more I'm going to attract the right people. And you listening right now, you are my right people. So thank you. Thank you for listening into this. I am super curious. Comment below whether you're listening to this on YouTube. If you are, definitely drop in the comments, like, what were some lessons that you learned that helped make your life better? You know, maybe you've learned it in the past, or maybe it's something that you learned this year. You know, what has helped you that you can share with others? And if you're listening to this on Spotify, share this, screenshot it, tag me, send me a message. I would love to hear your stories. I always say is we work better together. So thank you for listening in. Guys, happy freaking New Year. It's so hard to believe another year, another racing season has come and gone. But I hope, you made the best of it. You know, we could always think about the goals for 2024 and making changes and doing this and doing that. And it's like, you know what? Why don't we look back and just evaluate the good? You know, instead of like, oh, what I missed out on, what I could have improved is, well, what did I learn? What did I learn that I can take moving forward to continue to progress? So again, thank you so much. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. I know it's a few days away if you're listening to this still in 2023, but I also hope everyone had a beautiful holiday, and we'll catch you guys very, very soon. So thank you guys.